Hey there, all you cool cats and critters. Welcome to our podcast.
It's me, Nick.
It's Joe.
Yeah, let's get right into it.
Yep, get right into what? What you got for us?
Boy.
What you got for us
We
today?
about to have a conversation. Well, since this quarantine thing, a lot of people have been doing, just shit to keep themselves from being bored. We did something. Well, I did something to you. I gave you a clean ass haircut.
No, you did not.
Like it was like what? He hasn't been cutting hair for 20 years.
It was disgusting.
I'll throw up a video now while we're talking. But yeah,
Time lapse.
How did it even start?
Well, it started with me complaining about my hair being too long, and then I saw a bunch of TikToks of people like, no. It was like this video on Twitter that was like, oh my god, cutting hair so easy, blah blah blah, and there was like this chick talking about it, doing her boyfriend's haircut. And then that's like, you know what? I'm like, Nick is like artistically inclined, so he could probably like, he knows what a fade is, fading in something dark. He's experienced with that, with shading and whatnot. So I'm like, he knows. Yeah, it basically started out with me thinking like, hey, I need a haircut. Nick knows what a fade is and the concept of one, so he probably wouldn't be too bad with some what are they called? Trimmers in his hand or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
And
machines.
So, yeah, the machines. And so he has this little trimmer with like tiny guards.
With like 4 guards.
He has like 4 guards, and none of them go over like probably like a 4 guard actually. They probably went 2 and 3 and 4 or something.
They went to like, I think the most was like a 2.5 maybe.
Oh fuck. Yeah, they were tiny. So what I was telling him is like, just I'll let you fade it, but like his sister's a barber, so was a barber, so she can cut hair.
Yeah.
So
he basically he basically didn't want me to go too high, so that my sister could fix it after. Which she did, Yeah,
she came the next day and fixed it. So that's why I wasn't tripping. I actually went on live, and I think that's the most people I ever had on my live. Like
your IG live.
Yeah, my IG live. I had like 39 or 49 people in there. I usually never have more than like 20 at once.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, he fucked me up.
So the side got really fucked up. Because since he told me he don't want me to go higher, I couldn't fade higher than I needed to. High as I needed to.
But you also weren't doing it right.
Yeah, I was also scared because I was fucking up.
Yeah.
But the back of his head actually looked alright. Like, it wasn't the best haircut, but it looks like he went to like somewhere cheap to get a haircut.
It looks like someone tried to cut my hair for the first time.
It wasn't that bad. Like, the back of it had a fade.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. He was like fading short hair into like the longest hair possible. I'm like, Nick, you gotta trim the top a little bit.
Yeah, but see, it's because I was like, I don't want to touch that because Joe told me not to.
I said don't fade and don't fade high.
But that is fading.
No, that's trimming. Fading is like the bald or like a low number.
Well, I consider
like,
fading like cutting hair in general. So.
No, that's completely different.
No, that's to get a fade.
You can get a haircut but not get a fade. You see?
Yeah.
So
okay,
cutting hair is yeah. So I just didn't want you to go like bald high.
Yeah.
Because I've had that done before, and I think it's been on the podcast before. It took me like 6 months to recover from that. So I just didn't want that to happen again.
Then about like 3 days later or so, maybe 4 days, I was like, it was like 5 a.m. Because I've been like going to sleep like at 11. Like my sleep schedule completely flipped to the point where I go to sleep at 11 a.m., wake up at 5, and then do the same thing over again.
Yeah, you fucked up my sleeping schedule.
Really?
Yeah, I came over for a little bit. My sleep schedule was from like 10 p.m., wake up at 6, 7, walk the dog, and then start my day, and then go to sleep at 10 again. And then I came over here for like 2 days, because the only place I'm allowed to go is Nick's house, because they're self-isolating, and I'm self-isolating. So since we're both self-isolating, really, I can come over here as long as I don't go out nowhere else. I've been to work twice.
Yeah.
But that's really it in the past 10, 12 days now. I stopped hanging out with my friends because it got serious, I think.
Yeah.
So basically the only place I'm allowed to come is here. I spent the night like 2 nights and my shit's fucked. Like right now I'm waking up like at 12.
That's not even late,
close to 1. And then I go to sleep like at 3:30 to 4. And for me that's like completely flipped.
Really?
Yeah, but you work nights usually.
I work into the night, not like nights.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because whenever I'd get home like late, I'd still want to be up for a while.
Yeah, for sure.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah, about 4 days later, it was like 5 a.m., and I went to the restroom. I was looking in my mirror. I was just looking at my face. I was like, what if I just, like, trimmed the sides and kept like a goatee.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like just staring in the mirror for like 5 minutes or something. And I must like if someone was outside of the restroom, they would have thought I was crazy because I kept laughing at the idea of me doing this.
Hell no.
I couldn't like not like out loud, but I was just like, no, I can't do that.
Nah.
Like have you seen that TikTok? Where it's like, where it's basically the same things like, well maybe no, I can't do that. What?
Well, with the kombucha girl.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, her.
But yeah, like I would like cover this part of my face because that gives you an idea of what it would look like without the hair. And I just kept doing that for like 5 minutes. I was like, fuck it. You know, I'm in quarantine.
Yeah.
No one's gonna see me. But of course, you know, people see me from the podcast. But yeah, like this, what it looks like now. I've been growing it back out. It grows back quick enough, so it should be back like in a week or two.
Now that we're talking about like the nighttime shit, like 3 a.m., 5 a.m. shit, I've been getting into ghost things
again.
But more like ghost hunter shit on YouTube. And today I watched Post Malone ghost hunting.
On the Ghost Adventures show?
With Ethan. No, he was on the Ghost. I think he was on there too.
Yeah,
but
he was on Ghost
the one I
Adventures.
watched wasn't Ghost Adventures. It was just Ethan from H3 podcast. H3 is just Ethan and his girl. Yeah, he's on Twitter. You've seen him, but you just don't know he has a podcast. But yeah, he's cool. Post Malone. They went to this place called I think it's called the Devil's Asshole or something like that, or something like that.
Devil's Anus?
Something like that. It's in California, and it's just basically this tunnel. And they went right, and Ethan is like skeptical. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Skeptical.
Yeah, skeptical. Pop. Skeptical over the whole thing, and they pulled up to this place, and basically they're just like hearing noises in like the bushes and stuff, and then Ethan's like, bro, it's just critters. It's like little critters running around, you know. It's nothing crazy. And then this dude pulled out this app on his phone that was like it picks up different radio frequencies, and they kept calling it the machine, but it's just an app on his fucking iPhone, you know.
Yeah.
And then so he was like, and it's the light version too. I didn't want to pay $5. So no, but anyway, they're on this damn thing, and up to this point, nothing really has.
It makes a bunch of noise, like it's
shifting
the station.
Yeah,
like,
it's flipping.
very fast.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
And then so basically up to this point, nothing has happened like paranormal or anything. Like you've heard noises in there, but then the fucking the app, someone says Kevin, but like in a creepy way.
Yeah.
And then everyone freaked the fuck out, you know.
Yeah.
And then they started laughing. They're like, hey, they're like
it's called a spirit box.
Spirit box. And then what's it called? They're like, oh, man, I'm not gonna trust this shit. I just saw like 3 Clash of Clans ads. And then no, but then fucking like 2 or 3 minutes later, they started asking questions like, fuck it, we're already here, you know, we're about to leave, let's ask questions, you know. They're like, you know, are there any spirits here with us right now? And then in the audio from the camera, it picks up like Kevin, but someone says Kevin, and everyone heard it, and they're like, bro, that was the same fucking voice in the app, you know. Yeah. And so I heard it too when I was driving. I heard it on the speakers. I was like, oh shit. And then so they got freaked out and started running. And then I started thinking about any paranormal activity, paranormal experiences that I've had, and I forgot about one completely that I had, which was at work. And anyone who works with us knows that our job is a little creepy at night.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And so one night I had this trip, right, where it's like I get back to my job, and then I had a trip in the morning, like early, like 6 a.m. or something like that. And I got back like at 3. So I was like, oh, what's the point of me in like driving home, which I live an hour away from work, and then sleeping for like an hour, and then coming back for another hour, like driving. So my boss had offered me to stay in one of the rooms that they have there with a bed and shit. I was like, all right, cool, no problem. I'll just leave it open and I'll walk in at night. So I get to this place, and it's like exactly 3 a.m., like I said, because, you know, I got to be there at 6. Yeah. So I'm tired. I'm like really, really tired, right? So I walk in this room. The second I walk into the room, I smelled like this weird, not weird thing. I just breathed in. I didn't smell anything. I breathed in, and then I almost fell to like my whole body gave out on me, and my knees buckled, and I almost fell and fainted and passed out.
Oh really?
Yeah, and then I like caught myself on the wall, And then I was like, what the fuck? Like, I know I'm not that tired. Like,
Yeah.
I'm tired for sure. I'm sleepy as fuck. And then I was like, what the fuck was that? I can't be that tired, bro. And I literally caught myself on the wall falling.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never felt like that in my life before. Never anything. Nothing in the football ever knocked me out that hard that my legs gave out.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like, I was never that sleepy where that happens. It's normal. And I was like, whatever. Maybe I am just that tired. So then I go to the bed, try to sleep. And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, it feels like someone's watching me. And I didn't feel safe in there. Like, I did not feel safe. And people have slept in that room before, you know? So it's like, well, am I the only one tripping? And then so I went to my car. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just sleep in here. And after that, I didn't feel like, I fell asleep in my car. But I didn't feel tired when I woke up either. Like, I didn't feel like completely, like I don't know. If I was tired enough to where I lose my balance and I, like, fucking fall, I would expect, like an hour nap wouldn't help. So I don't know. I want to say that was paranormal because I've never had that experience before in my whole life.
Just like a feeling came over you.
Yeah, definitely. It's like something passed over me. You know what I mean? Like I stepped in the door.
The things with spirits is like they take energy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking because I opened the door. I don't go like that or nothing, but like yeah, I don't do that. But I just kind of I'm just regularly breathing, and then I go like just breathe in, and like something overcame me, bro, and just completely took any type of power I had.
Maybe they dropped a thing of chloroform.
Maybe shit. That was crazy to me, and I forgot that happened to me.
Chloroform.
I mean, I didn't forget, but you know, when I was watching the ghost shit and then like people talking about their ghost stories,
yeah.
I was like, do I have any? And I probably have like 2, and then this is my 3rd one.
You know the thing that always like scared me whenever I watch Ghost Adventures? Still now if I watch it. Like whenever they hear like a sound or like a disembodied voice. Yeah. They play it over like 3 times.
Oh yeah, it's annoying.
And I was like, no, like it didn't know me, like it scared me. It's like if that was their like what they're going for, they got it. Yeah. They got it out of me.
They accomplished whatever they were going for with that.
Because that shit was just like freaking out. I was like, oh no, I can't watch it. I'll freak out.
Oops. It actually inspired me to like want to do shit like that.
Like ghost hunt.
Yeah. But I'm a bitch. So
yeah. I mean, my family could bless us when we're done.
What I'm thinking is, we should record some type of thing for the podcast, like some snippet of some supposed. There's a haunted park here in Dallas somewhere. This chick posted it on my Snapchat, and apparently there's this little girl who pops up, and she says something. And she caught it on her snap. I didn't hear it when she posted it, but she was apparently with her friends, and then fucking she was like, the only thing I read was the caption talking about, oh, you look at the little girl here, blah blah blah. But all I heard was them screaming and running. So I'm gonna ask her like, hey, where was this at? And I'm low key down like record something there. Yeah, no. And cause this mic we can just fucking put the attachment, and then we just share the mic really, or whatever.
You can just use the microphone thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But yeah, I do want to do something like that, but I am scared to bring some shit home with me.
Oh yeah, for sure. I ain't gotta worry about it.
That's the only thing.
That shit ain't making it into this house. My parents gonna Kamehameha that shit before it gets.
With the fucking horn of tranquility.
What's it called?
I don't know what it's called.
Well, someone religious might know what it's called. I forgot what it's called.
Maybe quarantine just got me speaking some crazy shit, but I do want to try it.
Have you seen any other shows lately since this quarantine?
Yeah. Let me see what I see. I wrote it down right here.
I started Community.
Yeah, I heard that wasn't funny, but apparently it is funny. So
I think it's funny.
I mean, Donald Glover's in it, so I know there's one scene from Donald Glover that I know if that's on.
I would say it's like
social
the
media.
third of the like Office. What's the one? Parks and Rec. Well, I'd say it's almost. No, yeah, it's third because it's almost on par with Parks and Rec. But I really enjoy it. I like it.
The last season of Parks and Rec really fell off. I can't even finish it.
I mean, I feel like a lot of like those big budget like shows. Like
I mean, I think The Office ended perfectly.
That 70s show.
Oh, that 70s show lost like 2 main characters though, right?
Lost, like,
Kelso and and Eric.
Yeah, they really like fucked up. And then the last season of The Office, they lost Michael.
No, they got him back
for like the very last episode.
Yeah, but they lost him in the 5th season or 6th season.
Was it?
Yeah, he was gone for 3 seasons, and they ended it, and they got him back for the last episode.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I say they ended on a strong note because I really liked that last episode.
That last episode
was really good. It made me cry.
It was good.
Yeah,
Oh, I fucking saw Breaking Bad finally.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
all the way through. The ending was anticlimactic.
Yeah, I liked it. It was
Like
good.
it was good, but I thought like they're gonna do like a big bang.
It was
but-
a big bang.
Kind of, not really.
I mean, the way that he went out,
The way he died.
he killed like fucking 30.
Yeah, but like I don't know, just the way he died. He was just like there laying at the end.
Okay, well, think of it like this. The ending kind of gives into the idea that everyone had that, like, is he still doing this for his family?
Mm-hmm.
Because he always says it. He's,
Yeah, but then
I'm doing this for my family. At the very end, he admits,
it's
like,
for himself.
yeah, it's for himself.
It
And
was
then-
definitely like a good ending.
And then he died doing the thing that he loved most in his life.
yeah,
It wasn't his kids, wasn't his wife. That was a part of it.
Yeah,
But he died doing the one thing that he was the best at, that no one else could beat him at.
yeah.
So I mean, that's why I like it.
It was definitely
it was
good
poetic.
ending. It just wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah, and then it's confirmed that he's dead. And you saw
El Camino.
El Camino. Yeah.
El Camino was actually really good.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
People said it was. I forgot who told me it was bad.
Like I heard a lot. It was like it wasn't needed, but it was like a nice cherry on top.
Yeah, for sure. It was really good. I liked it. It didn't
Yeah.
take away anything from.
No, it didn't take anything
Breaking
from the
Bad.
story or anything. It's like
Mm.
little like
It didn't
little-
even add to the story.
yeah,
really.
little like extra episode basically.
Hmm.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was like a filler episode almost.
And like it got me too whenever they showed that girl,
What girl was it?
the one that overdosed.
Yeah.
You haven't seen Breaking Bad. This makes no sense to you, but
Everyone's seen
you
it.
should
Bro.
go watch it.
It's the best. It's the best series in our lifetime, our generation so far. I can't think of anything.
It was a strong start, middle, and finish.
Yeah, and they never had like
I would say
a weak
Game of
point.
Thrones was, but the ending.
the ending was
the last
trash.
season.
And then the last season of Game of Thrones. No. What is it? I think it ended on season 8 or
season
9.
8.
But
It was just rushed.
the reason. So I used to say, okay, it ended really badly. Season 7 was still good. But no, season 7 and 8 was trash because season
Really?
7, nothing happened in season 7.
I mean,
It was just a huge build up for season 8. That's why I gave it a pass. I'm like, okay, they're using season 7 to build this whole thing up for the ending to be just fucking crazy and we're going to love it. So season 7 got a pass for me because of that. But if you rewatch season 7, all it is people going back and forth, talking to each other, and then things happening in the middle, and you're like, okay, well, whatever. It's building up. Like, we're used to this shit.
I thought it was alright.
Rewatch it, bro. You'll see what I mean exactly.
I will.
Because nothing important happens. They're just repeating. Like, it's when everyone's finding out everything about the White Walkers, and then slowly everyone finds out, and then by the end of it, they're like, they're real. You know, like that's the whole season. Is just like information being traveled, and then little things happening here and there.
Yeah.
But the story, like, you know how remember like in like the early seasons where like people were playing the Game of Thrones, like they're fucking playing chess basically with each other, and they were doing moves and fuck people over, and they'll be like people think they did something that made them win, and then the other person was ahead of them, and then they fucked the other person over. Like it was smart, you know. Nothing happened like that in season 7. That's why I say they're both trash. The last seasons.
Yeah, then 8 was just rushed.
Yeah, it should have been 2.
Like nothing happened that fast in any of the seasons.
Yeah, but I also wanted to bring up this other thing I saw on Twitter, and it was basically it was the show 90 Day Fiance. Have you heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
No, so it's basically where these old white dudes from here with money get a fiance. I don't know if it's like every woman, but I know basically most of the like contestants, which are the women, are from like the Philippines or Vietnam or something like that.
Like out of country.
Yeah, like they're being bought, like basically.
Yeah.
But this is the only way they can get papers and get a better life for themselves, right? So the clip going around from 90 Day Fiance is this dude with like no neck at all.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah,
that
yeah,
guy.
yeah. And he's like, how would you feel about it if you shave your legs for me?
Yeah, I've seen all those
and then she's
memes.
like, what?
While he's looking there with no neck,
Yeah, with
laying
no
there with
neck.
no neck.
He's like, how about this? If you give me a kiss, no, if I shave my beard, you won't have to kiss me. And then she's like, oh, she looks at him like, okay, you got a deal. So then she goes shaves her fucking legs.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. That dude
What's
looks
up with you
fucking
in these,
horrible.
like, marriage shows?
I didn't watch it. I'm just
Oh, you
saying
didn't
that.
watch it?
No. That's from 90 Day Fiance, and I figured that out. But apparently there's a lot of fucked up shit that goes along with like the
Oh, I
90 Day
bet.
Fiance shit.
Just from the premise, it sounds like shit.
Yeah, it sounds like shit for the women. Like that they have to do that. It's kind of like in the old days where women had to marry for social status.
I mean, people still do that in different countries.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But like back then, it was known every single where.
Every single word.
Every single where.
No, I feel you.
But yeah,
Nah, that's fucked up.
it's pretty fucked up.
But you know, people got their own hustles.
That dude built like a fucking triangle with the top
He
side
built
beam.
like one of those Eminem characters.
Exactly like that, bro. I'm over here talking about he got no neck. Meanwhile, I'm barely holding onto my neck. Huh?
Ugh.
But yeah, it's just funny. I want to get into that because
Into that show?
no, into that topic of the scene that we saw, that everyone saw really, and people are giving him a lot of shit, and I agree with the shit he gets.
Yeah.
But at some point,
To play devil's advocate.
to play devil's advocate, he does have some sort of reasoning. Like he does have the right to say something like that because it's all about preference at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like what you prefer, and it's not like, I mean, he is making her change, you know.
That is true.
So he should not be looking for her to change for him. But if he wants a girl with shaved legs or whatever, or someone who's like that, he's more than welcome to go find someone else.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Who does that, you know? So he does have,
he has the right to have a preference,
but not
he
the right
doesn't
to
really
tell
have the
someone
right
to tell someone like, hey, like,
put
you know,
somebody.
yeah,
that
put
shit.
someone. He's putting her down basically. But
We were in sync there.
yeah, no, I noticed that too. Yeah, the dude's fucking horrible. Like, if you have to marry something like that, I'm sorry. He's
Some people
so
gotta do what they
bad.
gotta do, man.
Yeah, for a better life, right?
Yeah. Like shit gets rough. What's called? Speaking of us being in sync, did you see that Texas like is the top for like the most consumed alcohol since quarantine started?
Where'd you see that at?
They did a study and everything. The article I saw was from Twitter. Like someone posted the article on Twitter, and that like one of those like color maps indicating like the darker it is, the more people. And Texas was the first one.
Damn.
So, cheers, Texas.
Yeah.
We out here.
That's crazy. Did you see that Governor Greg Abbott is trying to
Open Texas next week.
open businesses to like basically like an everyday life thing again?
Yep.
That's crazy. He didn't say anything in the plan.
Like he didn't say anything like this last conference they had, right?
No, he didn't say anything like any type of like plans they had, like, you know, in the works or whatever. He just said that they wanted to open it and blah blah
Next
blah.
week, yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, what do we have to gain from this besides economically?
Texas has one of the lower cases.
No, we have one of the higher ones.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we're in the thousands.
I thought we were like 300.
That was like in week 1.
Was it?
That's why we went. If we hit 500, that makes us go into quarantine. So we hit 500.
What's it at right now?
Like, I think the last one I saw was 1,040.
Let me do a little check.
Yeah, we don't have that many deaths yet, though. I don't think. Maybe you mean deaths,
Maybe.
not cases.
By the way, guys, if we're checking our phone, we're just like checking facts, checking topics, stuff like that.
I'm on Twitter.
Ooh,
How many cases we got, bro?
we got a lot.
I told you we had a lot.
We have 14,000 confirmed.
Okay.
I'm rounding. 25 recovered, but only 318 deaths.
That's probably we were thinking deaths.
I think so, yeah. That's where that low number came from.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's weird because the quarantine virus thing was, you know how, like, the whole thing about it is if you have underlying issues, then you're most at risk.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a respiratory disease, right?
Yeah.
And so Idris Elba is one of the famous actors who caught coronavirus early on, and he was one of those people that were asymptomatic, so he didn't experience any symptoms, but he was still a carrier of the disease.
Mm-hmm.
But Idris Elba has what's it called? Asthma.
Mm-hmm.
And asthma is a respiratory
Illness.
illness,
Disease.
and it's affected supposedly coronavirus. You know, you're super at risk and blah blah blah. And
Basically,
whatnot, right?
like any disease where your
But
immune system is lowered, you're more at risk.
yeah, but he was asymptomatic. Like he's already over it. He's recovered from it. but he didn't. The whole time he didn't experience symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have people like this dude in
Have people been dying?
I think
without
he was.
showing
I think he was in
symptoms?
California, and he's like some fitness instructor or some shit like that, and he lives like a healthy life. And
Yeah.
I think he was well known. I heard people talking about him, but he was super healthy. He always worked out, so and he had no underlying issues, and he died like the second day
Mm-hmm.
after being diagnosed. So like, what's the truth here? Like, is it everybody's at risk no matter what? Are these people
at risk?
are these people really more at risk? Because it's not being put out like that. It's being put out like, oh well, if you have underlying illnesses, then you need to be super super careful. Everyone needs to be careful, but you specifically need to be super careful. But then you have people who are dying from it that don't have underlying illnesses, and it should be like everybody be super fucking careful because anybody can die.
Everyone should be very careful.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they were just saying like, people like I have diabetes. My immune system's a little fucked up. So if I were to go out, I'm more likely to catch it. But everyone is able to catch it. That's the thing.
No, it's not. It's not that.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Everyone could catch it.
No, yeah, but you're saying that like since you can go out, you can get it faster. It's more.
Like I'm more. No, I didn't say get it. I said I'm more at risk.
No, you said it was easier to catch for you.
Yeah, that's what means more at risk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but that's not the
we're
case.
We're arguing the same thing.
Yeah, but no. But what I'm saying is, it's more that you're more at risk, like of the effects of it happening, of like what happens. Like you're more at risk of dying, not more at risk of getting it.
I was talking about more risk of catching it.
No, I mean like if you have an underlying illness, it's more a risk of like dying from it.
Because
That's what it means. Yeah, that's what it
system
can't. Yeah, it can't fight it off. That's what it means by it.
Yeah, but like,
yeah, I mean it's fucked
people
anyway.
be perfectly healthy and dying of it.
Yeah, exactly.
It isn't crazy.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, bro.
It's not
like,
crazy though.
What people
Like it happens. People like with a super healthy.
I think it's
fucking
crazy
lives and
because of what it's like
shit
being
happens.
marketed as.
I mean, it's all about like what? Isn't it about like the fucking healthcare business and shit, medical business?
Probably.
I mean, you saw like, didn't you see those kids? Not kids, but like those people who recreated the coronavirus respiratory mask.
Nuh-uh.
And so basically they recreated like completely like to the T.
Which one?
So they're selling ones that are like $11,000. They're being sold by like the medical companies and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys they recreated it completely to the T. Like it works perfect on from just 3D printing, and they're selling them for $1 because that's all it costs to make it basically.
Is it a respiratory mask or a surgical mask?
It's a respiratory mask. And they got sued by the medical companies.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Because they're recreating their exact mask and selling it for $1. So it shows like that people's health isn't important. They're still thinking about the economy of their business. Even though there's a worldwide epidemic going on.
Yeah.
Like it shows you like where like the big businesses stand on this shit.
Yeah, I mean this exposed a lot of big businesses, for sure. Like who stuck with the people.
Like it's confirmed a lot of suspicions people have had.
Amazon created a bunch of jobs off this shit, bro. I mean, everyone's gonna get fired once it's all over, or let go or whatever. But at least right now, when they need, everyone when this is done, they can go back to their old jobs.
Yeah.
So
for the most part, yeah.
For the most part, like So the people who are working at Amazon or the people who are out of jobs, so when they get let go, they should have a job wherever they were at. So that's good on their part.
I'm wondering if I'll go back to my job next week.
Next week?
Since Homeboy's reopening the stuff.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, like the OG company, the OG building is in Austin. That's like the headquarters.
Yeah.
Because I work at the corporate Alamo Draft House.
Like
that's where like the big heads work at. But like the corporate people, they're down in Austin. So basically, we're following their lead. So if they don't open back up, we're most likely not gonna open back up. And I haven't heard anything from them, so
yeah,
I doubt we would open back up.
Hollywood's getting hit hard, bro.
Oh no,
they have to push back all their big budget films, and summer's approaching. What would they push back recently? They had to push back Mulan.
Didn't they push back all the
Quiet Place?
They pushed back all the Phase 5 movies for the Avengers. Like Marvel?
Marvel. I don't think they had any like huge ones though this year.
No, just like the Phase 5
Yeah,
movies,
just like yeah,
the build-ups.
yeah, like Black Widow, right?
Yeah, Black Widow.
Did it come
all
out
that
or
type
no?
of stuff. No, it didn't come out.
No. That's crazy. I'm actually tired of those movies by now.
Really?
It's like the same thing over and over again.
I'm
for
not.
Me. I think it
It's
should
not
add
the same thing over and over.
that the formula is for sure.
What, action?
No, not action. The formula.
Or what,
Put
origin, blah, 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 blah.
blah 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 blah. It's like yeah, like basically like every movie is the same structurally, like set up the same way, but they're different stories. Obviously, I'm not trying to say they're the same story,
Okay.
but they throw in the background, whatever. Then they go through the learning phase, and then they do the redemption phase or whatever. They find their team or whatever the fuck their protagonists are gonna be for the movie. They throw comedy in these certain parts, and then at the end it's like the big battle, and then everything's done. Like every movie has been the same structurally since Iron Man 3.
I mean, that's any movie, though.
No, but these ones.
You just described for like any movie. You're saying every movie is the exact same.
I didn't say every. I said
a formula for movies, but what happens in that movie isn't the same.
Those movies in particular are like
No.
exactly like copy and pasted with different characters, different faces.
No, it's not.
I name which ones are different,
All
and
of
I'll
them.
agree with you.
They're all different.
No, like specifically name one.
All of them.
Which,
They're not
like,
the same.
Name some.
Like the way you're describing it, like every single action movie that ever has happened, that's the layout for it.
No, there's twists and other ones. I can name a couple right now, like Mission Impossible 3, the last not 3, the 7 or 8, the last one that just came out. It's an action
there's
movie.
setup, there's a protagonist, there's comedy.
No, there was no comedy in that one. Really.
There's comedy in all the Mission Impossibles.
I mean, not like the.
There's
I'm
comedic
talking,
breaks in every
but I'm
Mission
talking about
Impossible.
I'm talking about specifically like Marvel comedy. It's different
What's
from
Marvel
comedy. I mean, okay, so basically it's just like some witty comment that someone makes in the middle of an important area. That's a witty comment that like Marvel comedy.
That's
It's
Mission Impossible. It's called a comedic break.
I know what a comedic break is, but they have a witty
Obviously
comment,
not.
and I do. I'm not saying that doesn't exist. I'm just saying that all Marvel movies right now are set up the same way, and they are. I mean, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings that they're.
I mean, you didn't, but like they're not.
No, they are, bro. They are.
Like you claim to be like a movie snob, but you're really not.
You're coming at me right now for no reason.
No, because this is what you always do, and then you do the same thing with like movies. Like, oh, all my friends said this movie's bad, so I'm not gonna see it.
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
because like you don't form your own opinion. You go with what
no,
everyone
no.
else says.
Well, what I do is I'll go before I check out a movie that I'm not interested in, that I have no interest in watching the movie. I'll take someone's opinion that I trust. I'm not just gonna take someone's random opinion from it.
But
So what I'll do is, let me finish. What I do is, if I'm not interested in the movie at all, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm bored. Let me check something out. But before I check it out, let me see what the reviews say. So then you look at the reviews. You see, okay, well, this is what the professional critics rated it, and this is what the people rated it. If one of those scores are high, okay, fuck it, I'll go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
If they said it's good, then I'll check it out, and I don't want to watch it. If my friend said it's good, but I have no interest in the movie at all, then I'll watch it if he recommended it to me. You say, like with anything, I will check it out. If I don't want to watch it, but someone recommended it to me, fuck it, I'll check it out. But if it's like bad, if I don't have no interest in it, and then no one's recommending it, why am I gonna watch it? That's when I'm not gonna form my own opinion about it, because I'm not gonna waste my money on something that is proven to be bad. If no one likes it, does that make sense to you or no?
Kind of.
So why, you see what I'm not forming my own opinion. If I see a movie that people like, oh yeah, this was recommended to me, and I'm gonna go watch it. I'm not gonna say it's good just because people say it was good.
But like, you don't have any like guilty pleasure where like everyone says it's bad, but you think it's good.
No, I do. I do
yeah,
for
that's
sure.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I didn't say I didn't
There's
have
movies
that.
that everyone will say is bad, and no one will recommend.
yeah.
But you like it.
Yeah, but see what I'm
You gotta
saying.
try stuff.
No, yeah,
But
see,
I see what you're saying. Like, you're not gonna go pay for it. But like, it comes out later, you'll watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I
For sure,
can
yeah.
see that. I can see that.
I never said that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, for sure. Like I have guilty pleasures like
Yeah, because
Nacho Libre.
There's movies like that I'll do. Like, it's on theaters. I'm not gonna go see it. But if it comes out, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
And all I'm saying is I'm getting bored of the last couple Marvel movies except fucking Avengers Endgame. I'm getting tired of the formula that they have. The last unique one that I can think of, Thor Ragnarok was really, really good.
That one was really good. Like, there was
Thor-
it was a comedy action.
It was
like
good.
Action comedy. It was comedy action.
It introduced the whole like it had like a 90s theme to it, like vibe, like as far as the music goes.
I'm excited for the next one.
Colors. What, Thor?
Yeah, that's Blood and Thunder, I think.
I haven't
Or-
even heard of anything.
Really? They came out. They showed the title and everything. Looks very like retro, like 70s.
Mm-hmm. Look, let me name you some Marvel movies to give you examples that are different.
Okay, different.
The ones that I like that were super different that on top of my head: Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Thor 3.
Thor 3.
Thor 3 is Ragnarok. Thor 1 is the one when he comes to Earth.
I thought you were talking about Dark Worlds.
No, Thor
That's
Thor
two, right?
2, yeah, is Dark
Okay,
World.
okay. Yeah. I was like, hold on.
No, yeah, Thor 3 was good as fuck.
Thor 2 is rough.
Thor 2 was I watched it once in theater and never checked it out again. And then Captain America Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
That was more of a spy movie than it was.
You know a movie I don't like?
Mm.
Iron Man 1.
I love Iron Man 1.
I don't like it.
So good. I watched it the
I
other
got
day.
bored.
It's so badass.
I get bored.
For real. It's because
It's like the first of it, so they're still figuring it out. And for me, it's like I just get tired watching it.
Well, that movie changed the whole MCU. That's the reason the
Yeah.
MCU is the
No, yeah,
MCU.
that's the
Because
beginning
everyone
of it.
fucking loved it.
That's the beginning of it. I don't know. I didn't like it.
Probably too slow paced or something for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I rewatch it. I haven't seen it in a while.
And that's so fucking badass to me. I watched a compilation the other day with
Compilation.
yeah, I don't know why I said it weird. Compilation with most badass moments in movies, and then
Yeah.
one of the moments was when he barely got like the first suit. What was it? The Mach 3, which is the gray one. So the
Mhm.
Mach 4 was the first version of the silver, the gold and fucking
Golden Ray.
and the red one. And that's when he goes back to I think it's Yemen,
Mm-hmm.
and he fucking fires the missiles at all the people and shit like that. Like they had everyone under hostage. He's like they're telling him like put his guns down, and his little shoulder straps come up, and he like just kills everyone with one hit, and then yeah, he just fucks everybody up back at the
Mhm.
village that they fucked him up at.
I like Marvel movies.
I like them, but I'm just
Their-
bored of them.
Their shows were a little
Their shows are bad.
I like
Shores. Their shows are
I
bad.
like the what's the name? Fuck, I forgot his name. So there was Jessica Jones. I didn't watch it because I did not.
Yeah, that
I
was
wasn't into
boring.
it. Iron Fist. That one was pretty bad.
It was bad. I watched the first season with you.
Luke Cage. I liked it.
I didn't even give it a try.
I liked it. I thought it was really good. What was the fourth one?
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Daredevil was good.
That one was.
I didn't check out the last season.
I didn't. What was the third one, right?
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the second season.
It's because they took so
People
long.
told me it was good.
They took so long with season 3. I watched season 1 and 2 and it was so fucking good. And season 3 took forever to come out, like years. I think it took 2 years to come out. And after
Really?
that, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna check.
I mean,
it
they
out.
canceled them all.
Yeah, because Disney came out with Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if they're gonna like. Nah, they probably just
You have
gonna
Disney
reboot,
Plus?
reboot everything. No. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have yours.
Yeah, you're on my.
Cause I was gonna do mine, but then you're like, I got it free.
Have you seen Onward?
No, you've told me to watch it.
Watch it. It's pretty good.
I saw Mandalorian on there. That's it. Mandalorian, High School Musical, the musical, the show, or some shit like that.
You watched the show?
Hell yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah. I'm not gonna
Really?
sit here and lie.
Really?
I liked it. I
I'll check
enjoyed
it
it.
out
It was
then.
cringy though.
I started watching high school movies again.
I couldn't
Yeah,
watch the
I
second
fell
one.
asleep.
I couldn't watch the second one. It was fucking bad. I watched the first one. I was like, oh, this reminds me of when I was a kid. The second one was
This
fucking
could
trash.
be the start of something new. I feel so right.
But
Wait, I don't know how
I
it
just
goes.
turned around with the wig. Not even
Hard
Troy's. It's it's fucking Vanessa, yeah, Gabriella's.
Dude,
She
those
has
movies those movies were bomb growing up.
apparently
All the dudes in my class were front like it wasn't.
Ashley Tisdale and I forgot his name, but the boy
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, I think
Her
it's
brother?
like Luke something.
Her brother.
Yeah, her brother. They had beef in real life. They did not
Really?
fuck with each other at all, and they just barely made up. Like,
Damn.
yeah, they hated each other, kind of like they hated each other in the show.
Did you see like that? Someone like did a thing like where all those shows are connected,
What shows?
all in the same universe.
What shows?
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Hannah Montana, That's So Raven.
Are you talking about when they had the one
like
episode?
all the crossovers. Like they had a bunch of crossovers.
Yeah, yeah,
between
yeah.
them. But yeah, like they're all in the same universe.
I mean, if they had crossovers, and they have to
Yeah.
be. Yeah, it's proven.
But it's like shows that like didn't have crossovers with other ones, but like
Uh-huh.
the ones in between them had them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a whole string of them.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. everything's connected. That's dope. It's like the toy. It's like the Disney thing.
Oh yeah, like
And it's crazy because
yeah.
I saw a thing recently on TikTok, dude. TikTok be lit. Where they show like a snippet of a future movie, like in the movie before it comes out. Like there would be like posters in the background, like the next movie coming out, or like just like little references like that you wouldn't notice because like the movie has to come out. Like if you go back, like they showed a couple of examples,
like forward thinking.
Yeah, it was really really cool.
They planted seeds.
And of course, like the Planet Pizza truck.
That's what I like about Jordan Peele.
Mm-hmm.
He did that. He did a lot of that in the movie Us, where he plants he plants a bunch of things that you can only see.
I never saw it.
Us, for real. So basically, you watch it and you get the twist or whatever at the end, and then you get the real ending or whatever. You watch the movie, right? And then when you rewatch it, he left things. So you have to watch it twice. So when you watch it the second time, you notice all these different things the second time around that he left. He puts in the fucking front of your fucking face from the beginning of the movie. And you're like, what the fuck? I did not notice this the first time. And then he leaves things the whole time. Little fucking breadcrumbs, a little trail to the end of the movie. So like, damn, bro. Like, the whole time, because I remember when I watched Get Out, I watched it 3 times maybe. And every time I noticed something different, saw some signs. You saw Get Out, right?
Yeah.
So there's a whole thing in there with symmetry and shit like. No, not symmetry. I'm sorry. That's the other movie. There's a whole thing in there with everyone wearing black to where they were pulling up to the place.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like his funeral. That's what the whole thing was. There was another thing with the statues that were outside of his house. It was deer. Then deer represent some sort of trait in him. And then there was a bunch of shit, right? And so when I watched this Us movie, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pay attention to every fucking thing in here. Mm-hmm. And then I 10 minutes in, I was like, whatever, I give up.
Yeah.
And then so yeah, when I watched this the Us the second time, I was like, bro, this guy's fucking on some other shit. He's redoing Candyman.
Yeah, I saw that.
Have you watched Candyman the original?
Mm-hmm.
It's on Netflix, and I watched it with my friends, and it was a good movie.
Did you see that they had all the epidemic movies on Netflix? Like week 1, like they had like all like the pandemic,
mm-hmm.
like all the like Contagion, like
all
those type of movies, all the
I recommend
all the disease movies. Basically.
I recommend 28 Days Later.
I've been wanting to see that.
I just rewatched it.
Really been wanting to see
I rewatched it 2 days ago, dude. So this thing is so fucking good. Like it starts off basically just showing how whatever the virus they have, how it spread. And then obviously
they're not zombies; they're infected.
Yeah, I saw people calling them not zombies, but I'm like, nah, these motherfuckers are zombies, bro. If you see the way they're moving and walking,
they're World War Z.
And zombies. I didn't know this. That was the first time World War Z zombies were embodied in a movie.
Like because first time they were like,
before that they were all like slow and dumb and brains and shit like that, or like the last movie before that one that was good was Dawn of the Dead, which was another one of my favorite zombie movies. So this one came out after, and this one's fucking like good as shit. The way it starts off, it's like it's a Rick Grimes story almost from Walking Dead. And
I got a question for you.
What?
What would be the first? Okay, let's say, all right, scenario time. You're at home, you're at your house, and there's a zombie outbreak. Like you hear about it on Twitter, and like it's confirmed, like 100% confirmed. What do you do next? Like, what's your next move?
My first move. So I'm in Ferris, which is a not very populated area. So I'm in a good area to begin with. What I would have to do, I think, is go to my neighbor's house, like everyone in my neighborhood, get them together, and let's if this works, I'm not saying it's gonna work, but okay, let's say this works. Get my neighbors together, everyone in Ferris, basically, just everyone spread the news. And then we block off fucking Ferris. Like we make fucking
like a little Fort Ferris.
Like Fort Ferris. Yeah, basically exactly that. Like just fucking fortify this motherfucker. None of us are infected. Block this motherfucker in. You got a gun
store in Ferris?
Huh?
You got a gun store in Ferris?
No, but everyone has guns in Ferris. And then we have 2 grocery stores right there in Ferris. So the first thing I would do is like, all right, no one gets our food. This is our rations, you know?
You guys start rationing.
Yeah,
From
start
get-go.
rationing. And then so what I would do is, okay, we need to put in play, like we need to figure out who's gonna be in charge. It can't be one person because that one person goes crazy. So we get we get a committee together. Everyone with food in your homes, bring everything you have to the store, basically, and it gets rationed out here.
Mm-hmm.
No one gets more, no one gets less.
Mm-hmm.
You know, committee people
What
get.
if people have been prepared for the like this type of scenario though?
Oh yeah, that's where like we'll run into some bumps in the road, but that'd be that's my dream scenario.
I feel like if someone prepared, they keep what they got though.
I mean that's I'm not gonna fucking force them to not fucking you know, but
okay. Let's say you're in zombie apocalypse. What's your go-to
weapon gotta be something. It just depends, man, on what kind of zombies we're dealing with.
Like slow zombies.
Slow zombies,
not 28 days.
Not 20 days later. It'd have to be like some sort of sword. Go-to weapon is like a sword.
Katana. I go for katana.
Okay, yeah, like katana, machete, whatever, something that I can use. That doesn't require a lot of effort.
Like a long sword.
Because if you use like a
gun,
if you use like a gun and they're attracted to fucking sound, you know, then you're fucked. So if it's like you don't use a gun unless you have to.
Yeah, I would definitely go for a katana.
If it's more than like 5 zombies, don't use a gun. You know,
guys, comment below like what you would go for. Like, would you go for a katana, a gun, you know, like a bat? You know, what would be like your go-to? Comment down below. We want to hear it.
There used to be a YouTube channel called Zombie.
I saw that where they would test different zombie weapons.
They would test different zombie weapons.
Yeah,
and, it was so cool at first, but then they started running out of ideas because they like.
Well, there's only so many things.
There's only some. I mean, you can use anything as a weapon. That's exactly what they were.
They will literally test anything.
Anything, yeah. Man, I forgot there was this one weapon that they had that they recommended like the most, and it was like this Irish or from Ireland or Scotland or some shit. I think it was Scotland. It was Scotland. It was like this fucking like polyframe fucking weapon that like kind of arcs with a ball at the end. So that ball basically,
one of those like a bludgeoning club?
Yeah, so basically the arc like makes it to where there's more force or something, and it requires little effort and it like breaks skulls
at the end.
It was a plastic one, but it was super dense, and it was polymer plastic, which is like what our guns made. Most guns are made out of polymer, or cheap guns. I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, like I remember that fucking show. But back to 28 Days Later, I want to get back to it because I didn't know this before I watched it, but when I rewatched it, I was like, holy fuck, this movie's so fun. It's probably like, now it's in my top 5 zombie movies.
Yeah.
For sure, after watching it.
I need to watch it. I've been wanting to watch it.
And then it's on Hulu. And basically, the way it was shot, if you watch it, you'll notice it's kind of grainy and it's old looking. And I looked up the day, and it's not that fucking old either. I'm like, what the fuck does it look so cheap? That's the way they shot it. That's the way they shot it, right? And it plays a huge factor into like the effect it gives you when you're watching it. Like, damn, this feels like real like rough and fucking. I don't know. It just makes you feel like it is post-apocalyptic. Yeah. You know, like
shit's not clean and.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. So I'm like, okay. I thought
it
was a filter they used, right? Turns out they used some cheap ass cameras.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then so they used out cheap cameras, and then they filmed a lot of this shit at night, and there were
a lot of grain in it.
No, they did things at night because they didn't need to get permits. They didn't have to pay for permits for certain things. Really? And then they had a lot of shots that were illegal shots, like they weren't supposed to have. They snuck people in places where they shouldn't be and shit like that. So they saved a lot of money on shooting,
like production.
They created a really low budget film.
Yeah,
and I don't know, that made me like the movie even more now after watching it. But the main actor is the dude from he's on a bunch of shit. He's on like Inception. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
He's on Batman Begins, the first one. He's the Scarecrow guy. Forgot his fucking name.
Doesn't he wear a mask?
I mean, he takes it off and he's in the movie.
I don't know talking about.
But yeah, he's the main guy.
I mean, I'll pull up right now. Boom.
That's that way.
Picture name.
That's that way.
That one dude.
Watch it. It's fire.
I need to though. Let's go. What have you been doing? Like, keep yourself busy though. Like during quarantine.
I tried doing a lot of things that I used to do.
Have you tried to do like anything new? Like Like
Not,
trying like new hobbies or like new things, you know?
so I have an embarrassing one actually.
Really?
Yeah, I I actually fucking tried rapping.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
Dog, you're bored.
And
So you don't have like internet out there in Ferris because
I don't have internet at all.
internet out there is like crazy expensive for like super low megabytes.
Yeah, like the slow speeds and no major
So
providers
you
are
gotta
out
make
there.
up your own fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
So-
rapping.
So basically, what I had did was, so what I've been doing the past year, I want to say maybe it's been over a year now.
Yeah.
I freestyle when I'm by myself in the
Yeah.
car, and for fucking
I do that.
for shits
I
and
can't even
giggles.
lie, I
Yeah.
do that. I be
so
doing that
so
shit.
for shits and giggles, I'll be freestyling
Like,
now.
let me see if I can put a flow together. Let me see if I can do a cipher type shit.
Like I don't know. Like I look up some beats, some blah 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 type beat, and then
Instrumental.
I'll try to fucking rap over it, you
Yeah.
know. And then so I don't know. I definitely have gotten better. I'm not good. And I'm not good. I'm fucking bad at this shit. But basically, I've gotten better at it from like when I started, I guess.
I have not tried rapping.
Which isn't much. So I got home. I was at home and I was like, man, you know what? I always try freestyling, and I hit that hole one time that I remember. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, bro. Let me fucking throw some shit down real quick. So I put on my headphones and I put on the what's it called? The November, I think it's 21st, fucking freestyle. And it's like some fucking Houston shit, right? And it's just a real slow fucking beat.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called. I forgot the name of it, but I was fucking rapping to this shit, right? And I was feeling the music and shit, and I was writing down. I was writing down my shit. Then when I read it back, I was like, bro, what the fuck did I what the fuck was I thinking? I was like, Dallas, Texas is my city. And I was just like,
First cringy shit.
I was like, bro, this shit was cringy as fuck. And I was like, I cannot let anyone know
God.
that I did this shit, but now I let like everyone know.
You gotta bring that shit on, dog.
Bro, it was so fucking bad. And then like I started thinking, I was like, do you think Kendrick Lamar was ever at this fucking level? And I was like, no, there's no fucking way that Kendrick Lamar.
From the beginning, I feel like everybody starts off cringy.
No, bro, this was cringy to a point where I'm like,
I mean, were you good at English in school?
no.
I mean, a lot of rappers like were amazing in English. Like fucking Snoop Dogg has his PhD in English.
Who?
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't hear you at all.
he has his PhD
Mm.
in like fucking English or whatever the subject is.
Well, like the best lyricists are like who? Like Jay-Z, J. Cole, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar for sure.
Wait, not PhD, masters
His master's in
English.
PhD.
He's a doctorate.
He's a
in
doctorate
English.
in English.
He's a doctorate in fucking rapping, dog. Dr. Snoop.
But yeah, I was thinking, I was like, bro, was anyone this? No, I was like, no one was this fucking like. Maybe like Lil Pump was this bad when he started.
Everyone starts somewhere.
Okay, yeah, but they started like they're like fucking basement fucking level of talent is like different from my basement. And their ceiling is way higher than my ceiling, you know. So
I remember I would work at Sam's Club.
mhm.
Like, it was my first job. And people worked there, like, we worked outside, so it was like, all like,
the hood motherfuckers.
some of motherfuckers, you know, Oak Cliff shit.
But
Because that's where I worked. I fucking Oak Cliff myself. But, like everyone should be rapping every, like, randomly and shit. And in my head, I become my shit. I was like, damn, this is fire. Like, I came with some fire shit in my head, dog. But I would never say it out loud. Never. Unless I was like in my head, I was like, damn, dude, this shit's, I'm going hard right now. Never say that shit out loud.
one time, so me and my friends, a couple years ago, maybe like.
Well, if you get me drunk enough, maybe I'll.
Yeah. Maybe, okay, so for me, 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, we got high as fuck, right? And so I was like, man, fuck it, let's spit some shit, bro. Fuck it. It was just 3 of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, let's spit some fucking bars right now. Fuck it. And then put on a freestyle, and we'll, you know, I'll go first or you go first, and I'll go right after. You pass it to me, and I'll pass it to you, and blah, 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 whatever. You know,
You
so
guys
on
are
and so
just
forth.
fucking going for it.
Yeah, and then so we put on this beat, and we're like, nah, we don't like this beat. Nah, no, next beat, next beat. So we finally found a fucking beat, and I was like vibing to it, right?
Yeah.
And I had wrote down like a little verse, and I was so fucking like nervous because this is something like that you don't.
No,
you,
like it's something embarrassing.
Yeah,
like,
it's embarrassing,
you,
especially
you
for
get,
like,
you get anxious about it.
yeah, if you didn't do it from when you were like in middle school, then
Yeah.
why are you trying right now?
Like trying something new is fucking scary, especially for that, like in front of your friends.
Yeah. And it was funny because, so basically I wrote down like a little thing on my phone, like maybe like 3 or 4 bars. And I forgot what it was, but it was like, there was this one part that like sounded real good, but it wasn't good. It was just like something about like, got my shoes tied, something, Nikes on my feet. But it was, I don't know, it went together very well. And then so then I passed it to my friend, and I made everything rhyme good, and the flow wasn't complete garbage. And I passed it over to him, and he was like, "What? No." He was like, "Mine is not good like that." And he was like, "No, I'm not gonna go, bro."
Yeah.
He's like, "Nah, bro, that was good." I was like, "That was fucking trash, bro. Like, please just go." I feel like, I don't know. I put myself out there, and then they just shut me down. They're like, "I'm not gonna go because that was good." I was like, "That's fucked up, bro." Like, the only reason I did it.
Yeah. Well, it's like a.
It's a backhand. Well, it's because the only reason I did it.
Not even backhanded.
No, it's not backhanded. It's not backhanded.
That's compliment. It's like, damn, if that shit went hard, I can't even follow that.
Yeah, but it didn't go hard. And I'm like, bro,
To them it did, though.
But I still want you to go. Like,
y'all drunk
we're high.
Oh, that's
and
fine.
so I put myself on the fucking, I put myself out there, and then no one else put themselves out there because
you went so hard.
I didn't even go hard. Bro, this shit was
them
trash.
you did.
Yeah, I guess to them.
Boy, you fucking got up there. Bro, I want to do that shit. I want to get like drunk and like do that shit with like a couple people.
I would make fun of myself in my raps. So people can at least laugh.
Talk shit about yourself.
Yeah.
Put yourself down.
I did that once with you, and you're doing the opposite of what rappers do.
Yeah. I was like, what you do?
Yeah. I was like, at least you're not laughing at me.
A lot of times whenever you make a joke about yourself, like, I'll get serious like, hey man, don't do that to yourself.
Bro, I'm like, bro, don't making it worse.
Yeah, because it just makes it funny to me.
Sometimes it won't even be about me. I'm making fun of someone else, and you be like, don't do that to yourself.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like, no, that's worse.
Man, I don't know. I love being comfortable with like people you can talk shit to. Like for me, like that's my love language. That's like one of my love languages.
Wait, what? What's your love language? I blacked out.
You good?
What's your
I said it's great to be able to talk shit to like someone like you care about.
Okay.
Because like they understand like it's not serious like that like you're just having fun, you know?
Yeah.
Like
I get you.
like
you can roast someone.
Yeah, like whenever I'm in a relationship, I want to be able I want them to be able to understand my comedy.
Hey, stupid bitch, come here.
Not that much,
I
probably.
don't know.
I don't know about that, but like just talking shit to each other, you know?
Yeah,
like it's like talk shit to each other, like knowing it's like, okay, we're just fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
Like they understand that type of comedy.
Not taking it serious.
Yeah. I mean, that's the fucking dream.
Got you.
Just do dumb shit. Doing dumb shit with someone you like. That's the goal.
So I don't know. I'm still trying to pursue my rap career though.
I mean, you're fucking on it already.
I'm on my way up, bro.
Dude, I want to hear these raps you wrote down.
It was like Dallas, Texas is my city. We get litty. Right into the town, just trying to catch a titty in my mouth. And then like I went from in my mouth, I went to something fucking else, and then I was like, I don't do any of this.
I've never experienced any of this.
I've never done any of these things before in my life.
I don't even live in Dallas.
I was like, got the Glock 9.
Boy, you don't even live in Dallas.
I know. I don't even. I'm claiming Dallas. I live in fucking Ferris. Yeah. Yeah, we stay in Ferris.
That's the best thing.
You know, I've been capping since fucking line 1, bro. Fuck, bro. That was like, a good laugh.
Yo, this dude don't even live in Dallas. What are you talking about?
Yo, but he's spitting bars though.
Oh my god. Oh, dude, this quarantine is doing something to us. But like a lot of people are like freaking out about this quarantine. I've actually been enjoying it.
I know.
I'm like while I'm here, I can sleep. I just play games whenever I watch TV, whenever cook food, like cook shit I still want because I still have like a bunch of ingredients here in my house. So I can still like try different things that I want to try when it comes to food. And this project's You know, if I get really, really bored,
Uh-huh.
there's drawing, painting, like carpentry stuff like that I could do. Like there's stuff that, like, if I get so bored or like I don't know what to do, like there's stuff I can't do.
I tried drawing again, and I was
You
never I was never like super good at drawing, but
so Joe's, I'm pretty sure we talked about this before, but Joe actually is the one person that got me into drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever we were younger, I'd go over to his house and be like, "Hey, let's draw," and I was like, "No, I don't want to draw," because I sucked.
Mm-hmm. So I stopped drawing when I was a kid, because I would say when I was a kid I was a good artist for the
No,
age,
yeah, you definitely were.
for the age group that I was in. I was,
because you draw all the time.
yeah, so I think I was good, but I stopped drawing because motherfuckers used to say it was gay, and I was like, oh yeah, that's just gay. So I was like, I stopped
Yeah,
drawing.
like, no, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I was so I mean that's how it was back
No,
then.
yeah,
right?
for sure. Like when you're a kid, it's like you want to fit in. You don't want to be the like.
Yeah,
You don't want to be like out of the norm.
yeah, I wasn't taught that. I was taught to fit in as much as possible. But anyway, I tried drawing the other day. I fucking tried drawing my dog Lucy. Boy, that shit came out like a peanut. Like that shit was trash. I was like, what? I just spent 20 minutes on this fucking bullshit, and like I never noticed how bad it was coming out. But yeah, I don't have it no more. I can sketch, like, you know, I'm probably like better than people that say like, oh no, I can't draw. And then when they say they can't draw, no, they cannot draw.
Yeah.
Like I'm probably like a little bit better than them, but I
Dude,
suck now.
I owe my drawing to you.
Which one?
Like no, I'll like me drawing.
Oh, like which one? You mean you like you have a mural? You have like a mural of me.
This one is you perfectly to the.
I was like, I've been waiting. Remember that drawing of me that I had?
Yes.
The one that I did.
My
It was like,
God, dude.
It was stippling.
Stippling, dude. Your head was huge. It was so big. We found that when you were moving and shit.
Yeah, my mom has it somewhere.
Dude, I love that drawing.
She has it in storage right now.
But yeah, like you're the whole reason like I got into drawing in general, like probably like how I discovered my fucking artistic side, honestly. And fucking like growing up, like you're like my big brother. So I got my style from you, like when we were both shopping at DD's Discount.
DD's Discount. Oh,
buying those big old graphic shirts.
Them shirts that said, I like my women like I like my chicken, breast, and thighs and shit. I can't believe I bought a fucking shirt that said...
You bought me a shirt like that.
I was like, hey, bro, I got you. How about you?
When we got to your house, I tried it on. It was so tight. Yeah. And like... It was like a giant like rectangle like graphic, so it was just super hot and sweaty in that one area.
I remember I bought some purple fucking cargo shorts. They were like Justin Bieber, like,
but looking like the Hulk,
bro. That shit was fucking dead ass like the Hulk, bro. Like the Hulk. Them hoes did not fit me by any means.
Yo,
bro.
remember we found those like 7XL like shorts at
and I remember I put them
and they were like
on.
giant ass pants on you because we were like fucking tiny at the time. Well, we weren't tiny. We were like big tiny.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Shout out to DD's, bro. They kept the broke motherfuckers in style.
Kept the broke big boys in style.
For sure.
I mean, that was the style back then, though. Graphic tees, like with shitty.
It was like it's like 2017 when we went.
But we went last Monday.
Yeah, that was the style though.
Yeah, dude, that's the style everyone went.
I can't forget when I was in 8th grade, we had like free dress day, right?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, like
so
it was like Spirit Day or some shit.
Well, for us, it was like I think once a month on Fridays. We had to fucking pay $5 to wear fucking.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And so basically, you would just give them a ticket and show that you paid the $5.
Yeah.
And you bought the ticket, you show them, and then you'll show up to school and you're good.
Yeah.
Man, I remember I pulled up to school. I had just bought these brand new, they're called Jordan 14 Last Shots, right? They're black and red shoes. And I was like, this something different. This something ain't nobody ever seen before. So I pulled up with them hoes, and then what else did I have? I think I had some jeans or whatever, put them on, and the fucking shirt that I had, I went to fucking Walmart the day before, and I got fucking an Angry Birds t-shirt. I can't even finish my sentence. It was a fucking Angry Birds t-shirt that had said like something about if you don't like me, I'm gonna flip the bird or something. Bro, oh my! I hope nobody has a picture of me wearing that shirt because I know we took group photos that day.
Yeah,
I was like, I hope for the love of God, nobody has that fucking picture of me.
Dog. So I went to preparatory, for like 2 years completely. But it was like, what was it like? I think it ended up being like 6th grade half a year, 7th grade half a year, and then 8th grade the full year. And so we had to wear like button up, tie, slacks, and then like dress shoes, and then
I remember
like
that.
dress socks. I remember one time like I came to school with like the wrong socks. They fucking took me to the office, called my mom. She was pissed. But there's this one time. So it was like early in the morning. I was getting ready for school, and I was like, "Mom, I can't find my tie. I don't know where it is." We looked all around the house. Mom was pissed because I was gonna be late and everything. It was early in the morning. She doesn't want to get up for this shit.
Yeah.
And we were in the car. She called the school. Was like, "Okay," blah blah blah. Like she was mad, and she was like telling me like, "Okay, they have a tie for you, whatever, blah blah blah. We're gonna go to school now." I was like, okay. I was like super sad, and I was like, I reached in my pocket. My fucking tie was in my pocket the whole time. And I was like,
you told her?
Yeah, I was like, Mom,
fuck,
I found my tie. Oh my gosh.
You got so much shit for it?
Bro, she was livid, bro. She was mad.
I wouldn't have told my mom shit. I would have gone to school.
Dog, I was... Oh my god.
Fuck no. I would have gone to school. Because she was mad because she was embarrassed. Because she had to call saying...
Because she had to call like, hey, my kid.
Fuck no. You should have spared her the fucking... You like the fucking TikToks when they're like...
Oh, our fucking spirit day, you know what it was?
What?
We could wear jeans. Nothing else different. We could just wear jeans.
With the tie and shit? Yeah. Want to fucking square from Rebelde and shit?
Dude, so the first campus we had, the building was actually, like, it used to be a dog, it's called, like a dog shelter.
Okay.
Like, the hallways were, like, the hallways were outside. It was, like, those giant, like, metal buildings.
The portables?
Yeah, portables, but, like, they were on the ground.
Yeah, portables. That's what they're called.
No, but, like, they were, like...
I know what you think when I say portables.
Portables are, like, the big brown rectangles on
that's
cinder
what I'm
blocks
about.
and shit.
Oh.
Mines were, like, like, it was built like that. Like, the fucking sheet metal and, like, the waves, you know? It was built like that. Like, there was fucking, like, little roofs up top. And, yeah, like, it used to be a dog shelter. And you could tell because, like, the way it was built, like, you have to go around, like, there's all these cages everywhere. It was really funny because you'd always, like, everyone always had the stories, like, dude, I saw birds fucking the other day. We'd all be like, wait, no way. Are you serious?
Why is that? Why was that?
No,
a story?
I don't know. We're fucking kids.
What the fuck?
We're just like, dude, there was fucking birds fucking the other day. We're like, no way, shut up.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's weird.
Dude, we didn't have anything to fucking do at all. But there's this one.
But how does that tie into the fucking the way the school was built?
That's the way it was built.
But how does the birds fucking...
No, because there was just birds. Like,
they were always
in the
there?
hallways.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Because the classes were in the building.
Okay,
and, like, the hallways in the outside.
I got you.
Yeah. I remember one year, it was, like, the year sounded really, like, bad. And, like, we all lived in the same apartments, remember? Our schools, like, since it was mostly outside the classroom, we were just, like, inside the building. Dude, it was awesome. There was, like, fucking snow in the hallways. Our little walkways, basically. It was fucking dope. Like our gym, like, we'd have to go. So basically, like, the school was built on a hill. So, like, there's apartments up here and shit. The school's right here, second level. The bottom level is the playground, like basketball hoop, fucking like little fucking like a little area to play in, basically. Like on just grass and shit. It was like all snow over. It was fucking dope. It was like, damn, this is so cool because we're just like walking to class in the snow. We're all just kicking it, like, picking it up. I don't know, like something about it was just cool because, like, wait, oh dude, we're in school and we get to play with snow. Yeah, awesome. Like little, like, just dumb shit. Like we just found it entertaining, you know.
You had me thinking about, like, cringy moments, like, in middle school and shit. Man, like, I had this one fucking, like, I cringe so hard thinking about it right now. Because you talking about, like, fucking birds fucking shit. Like, oh my god. Like,
dumb shit.
One time, like, I did some... It has nothing to do with birds fucking. But that we had, like, this special ed kid, I think. I don't think he was special ed. I think he was just super fucking annoying.
Okay.
Man, because he was a dick. He was a fucking dickhead, you know.
Just because you're special ed doesn't mean you can't be a dick.
I know. So, but I don't know if we would call him special ed because he was a dickhead or he was a dickhead and we call him like I don't know if it was vice versa or whatever.
Yeah.
But he was a fucking dickhead regardless, nonetheless. So I remember I used to have class in the YMCA. We had a YMCA at the school, like a whole YMCA establishment. And so JROTC was in the fucking like basement, like literally the basement.
Yeah.
And so leaving that class, you pass the YMCA and you're going passing the portables, head into the main building. And I fucking remember, bro, like I went to Grinder, right? This fucking dickhead like had top like I've never had anyone call me fat or anything like bully me. I was always pretty chill. Like I never had problems with nobody. Everyone got along with me, whatever.
We call each other fat.
And then yeah, but that's different. That's like there's no
Don't call me fat.
yeah, there's no there's no hostility when we say, you know, it's like whatever. But then this kid, like he had called me something, like whatever, fat ass or some shit, and I was like, it pissed me the fuck off, bro. Like what the fuck? I've never had anyone just fucking
just
say
insult
something,
you.
insult me like that. So I got fucking mad, and I started chasing them down, bro. And I was so slow, bro. Like there's no like catching the motherfucker.
Catch him.
But he ran to the classroom. I was like, bet I'll catch the motherfucker in the class. He got me heated. I've never been heated like that in my life before. I don't fight. Like I'm not a fighter. And I fucking went into the fucking classroom. I charged him up in front of the whole classroom. And I'm like, bro, it must have been so cringy for people to witness that. Like I cringed thinking about me charging him up. The teacher had to get me and stop me and fucking like
stop.
Yeah. Hey, stop what you're doing right now. No, but he was like, hey, bro. Like the teacher was cool about it. He was like, it's not worth it. You know how he is, and it's not worth it. But I'll just get out of here. Mm-hmm. And I was like, bro, like I cringe so hard when I think about like me trying to charge
get
somebody.
Get out of here, kid. That's not worth it.
Yeah, that's like I don't know, bro. Like, I can't handle that shit. I had that teacher the next fucking year.
Yeah.
And he was he told me, he's like, I remember when you did that shit, and I was like, oh fuck. And everyone laughed at me in class because they're like, he don't do that.
I don't think I've ever had like a problem with someone like in school, but there was this one time where I got like actually mad. So it was when I was in football. We're in the weight room, and I was squatting. And like I have a fucked up back, and like I'm pretty sure I was squatting wrong. And so I was like squatting and shit, and I had I had weight on the fucking thing, like, and like one of my teammates came up to me, they slapped me on my back, and my back's sensitive. I don't know why, but like my back hurts when someone slaps it.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna let you finish real quick. But I know slapping on the back is a gym culture thing too, though. It's not like a fucking around.
No, yeah, for sure.
It's not a fucking around what you think.
No, for sure. But
okay,
but listen, like, so he slapped me back once. I was like, hey man, don't do that. I don't like it.
All right, bet you told him.
And then he did it again.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
So I was like, and now, like, it was while I was squatting, and that shit, like,
oh, never mind. It's not a gym culture thing.
Not when you're squatting.
Yeah, it's
not when you're squatting. Like, he slapped my back, and like, I was like, dude, don't do that. I don't like it. So I was squatting again, and he did like, come on, bro, you got it. I was like, I got up, and I was like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? I said, stop, don't do that shit again. He does it a third time. I get so mad, I fucking swing the bar at him.
Oh shit!
I walked with it and fucking swung it. I missed him. But dude, I was so fucking mad.
You fucking get both plates. Fucking scratch his head. And...
Like, dude, like I didn't feel how heavy it was at that moment. Like I was just fucking swinging.
Hey, bro, it worked.
I swung it once. He didn't do it again. Like,
it worked.
Yeah, I put it back.
It worked because you didn't feel the weight no more.
Right?
He got you mad as fuck.
Yeah, fuck it. He got me, dude.
Yeah, he got your adrenaline going.
But yeah, I put that shit down. It's like I was so fucking mad, dude.
Yeah, but before I would squat, like I'd have someone slap my back, and that shit hurts like a motherfucker. But like it gets you just fucking mad, and like you feel like an animal, and that's the whole like reason. Like I don't know if you've seen people
like it's good if someone doesn't tell you to stop.
Yeah,
like
for
twice. Because I gave him the like, hey, I don't like that. Don't do it. And he was like, then he did it again. I was like, dude, I told you to stop, and then he does it again. You know that's a problem.
Do you know who Larry Wheels is? No. He's like the new protege, like powerlifting slash.
I thought you were gonna say Power Ranger. I was like, wait, Power Ranger?
He's a Blue Ranger.
Hey, he's a new Blue Ranger on the new new Power Ranger.
But he's like It's so the thing with him is like are you familiar with strongmen?
Yeah.
Like they look like me.
Yeah, like they're big, but they're fucking
strong as fuck. Yeah, this dude Larry Wheels, he He's a what's it called? A bodybuilder first and foremost. He was one.
Yeah.
So a bodybuilder is just someone who's fucking huge and shredded, and but like they look fucking big.
Like they look like they look almost fat.
Like no. Bodybuilder. Bodybuilder, not strongman.
Oh wait, okay, bodybuilder.
So
okay.
So
like just ripped. That shit.
yeah, like think of Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime, like
okay.
pre-Terminator.
Okay,
Yeah. So Larry Wheels was this guy, right? But he just so happened to be a strong.
Oh, Larry Wheels,
the black guy.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Now.
So he just so happened to be a motherfucking like strong motherfucking bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Bodybuilders, I mean, they can pick up heavy weight, like heavy weight.
It's usually like for show though.
Yeah. So their muscles don't depict. You would look at both of them and be like, oh, this guy can carry more.
They're photographic, like strong people, like super cut.
Yeah.
Like
big
you see every muscle, basically.
Yeah. So Larry Wheels is that guy, but he just so happens to be way stronger than every other bodybuilder, right?
He's been in like strongman competitions.
Well,
too.
no. So how it started is like this motherfucker. His genes are just like elite genes, right?
Yeah.
So everyone's like, hey, bro, like you're fucking strong as shit, but you didn't even train to be strong.
Yeah.
So why don't you just switch over to strongman? Try that for a while. And so what he's doing, he's like a 6'4", 6'5" kind of guy, and he went up 45 pounds in 2 weeks.
Really?
2 weeks, bro. Of not it wasn't all muscle, but it was a lot of muscle.
Yeah.
There's no way you could do 45 pounds of muscle in 2 weeks. But sure. he put on that much weight, but he got a lot of strength to come with it because he's training it. This motherfucker was eating 12 to 15,000 calories a day.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So break it down for people like who don't know what that means. Like how much food is that a day?
Food. So basically, his breakfast was like oatmeal is super calorie dense, but it's also super filling. So it's good for your diets. But oatmeal, he would have like 8 or 10 eggs, a bowl of cereal.
Yeah, like salt and like.
And then he'd have a half a bottle of fucking cranberry juice or something like that, or some type of sweet juice.
Yeah.
Bunch of sugar, bunch of calories in it, and then
basically to pack on the weight.
Yeah, and then an hour and a half later, he'd have like some sort of like breakfast snack, like maybe pancakes or something.
When you're like, how many meals and snacks is that consist?
In a day,
yeah,
he was eating like 8 to 10 meals.
8-10 meals.
8 to 10 meals a day.
So I was like, how many meals does The Rock eat a day?
I think he eats like
he has like a lot. Right?
He probably has 8 meals a day.
Yeah.
I think he looks like he's someone who needs like anywhere from 5 to 8,000 calories a day to hold his figure.
Because the way he does it, like he's not built, he's not shredded, but like.
Nah, he's shredded, but he's not.
He's not shredded.
But he's not. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, I got you.
Like he's like he's sculpted.
Yeah.
Like Tori, he's like big, but he has like definition.
He looks like a bodybuilder, but
exactly. But he's still big. Yeah. Bigger than a bodybuilder.
Nah, bodybuilders are huge, bigger than him.
Bodybuilders are shredded. Like there's not like zero body fat, basically. Like near.
I think you're confusing
zero body.
I think you're confusing what bodybuilders are, bro.
What are bodybuilders?
Like think of Arnold Schwarzenegger in his fucking prime, fucking huge. He's way bigger than The Rock.
He was shredded though. Like for those competitions, it matters how much body fat you have. Like
for sure.
Like they dehydrate themselves to show their muscles.
Yeah. Their abs are shredded.
That's what I'm saying. Like every muscle is like defined.
Yeah.
With The Rock, he's like a little more plump with those muscles.
Mm-hmm. Nah, bro. Have you seen him when he
I've seen him. But like it's like
he's at my house right now. You want to go see him?
He's like a big shredded.
Yeah.
He's not like slim shredded. He's like big with it. You know. So like he takes a book from like strongman type shit.
Well, there's different weight classes in bodybuilding. He could be a bodybuilder in certain weight classes, and they'll be bigger than him.
For sure, yeah.
There's this guy I watch. His name's Obese to Beast.
Obese to Beast.
Have you heard of him? No. He's like this. His name's John Glad.
Sounds cool though.
But
Obese to Beast.
Yeah, and he's been. Let's see, he was like 21 years old when he started losing weight. Mm-hmm. He weighed like 400 and something pounds, but he's like 5'8" or something, right? So he's a short dude, height. Like normal dude,
normal height for regular people.
He's like average.
But for us, he's short.
And he weighed like 405 pounds or something like that, or upwards of 300. He lost 200 pounds, and he ended up entering one of those competitions, like a bodybuilding one. Yeah. And the thing is, like, he entered it with like he has loose skin, and he didn't have the surgery, so like he entered it with the loose skin. I think he won a trophy. He didn't get first place, but he won a trophy. So he placed something, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like he fucking lost 200 pounds and entered a fucking bodybuilding competition.
That's dope, dog.
Yeah, it's dope as shit.
Like, if someone's like who's been big, like bigger than I am now,
Mm-hmm.
like that should be inspiring.
Yeah, my sister saw that picture that you showed her the other day, of the one you took me sitting down in the chair like going like this.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, "Bro, you look fucking huge
Yeah,
here."
dude, you've lost so much weight. Like from the beginning of the podcast to
Uh-huh.
now, you've lost so much weight.
Yeah, I did lose a lot of weight, and
Like,
I
it's
gained.
not, like it's not like you look bad back then,
Uh-huh.
but you look better.
Well, it's because what people always tell me, they're like, "Hey, bro, you look like." Oh, what I got most of my life growing up is like, I don't see you skinny. You know, we've known you this big, and like, you
But it's
know,
also
if
because you're tall too.
they're like, it fits you well. You know, I couldn't see you like in that blah blah blah. I was like, bitch,
So since you're tall, like it looks average.
it doesn't look average at angles, but it's stretched out better than what
Yeah.
like it would look on normal people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The other day, this fucking chick at the gas station was like, "Damn, bro, you fucking big. You a big boy." And like, so when they say that, like,
That's rude.
Yeah, it's very fucking rude. And when they say that, they're including my height, but they also mean my
Yeah,
weight.
like how like
Because
big you are.
because if it was like some random fat dude who's short, they wouldn't
Yeah.
be like, "Oh, you a
no,
big
yeah,
boy."
No, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't. But the fact that I'm tall, they're calling me big. If I was a tall, skinny dude, they'd be like, "Damn, you're fucking tall as shit,"
Yeah.
you know. So
for sure.
when I would first start getting these fucking reactions, I'd be like, haha, laugh with them and blah blah.
Yeah.
That's worse because they just keep egging it on, and
Like it fucking like
it turns into a conversation for them.
yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to talk to you, right? So then all I do now, like when that chick said it, I just looked
like
at her.
it shows them like it's okay.
Yeah. And
It's
so
like, okay, it's funny. Yeah. I'll do that more.
so this last time this chick did it, I just looked at her in the eyes. I looked up and down, and she said something else, and I walked away from her. And she's like, "I didn't mean to be rude." And I was like, "Well, bitch, now you know
Like,
you were
yeah,
fucking
like-
rude."
Yeah. Now you know. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Like, I don't go up to you like, "Look how many wrinkles you fucking have, old chick." You know what the fuck?
Like damn. Like that mustache. Just taking
yeah, exactly. I don't go up to you and give you my personal opinion on your appearance at all.
Yeah.
You know?
Like it's something very rude to do.
Yeah, it's rude and annoying.
Like you think it's funny because it's not you,
yeah,
but like you don't think about like, oh, you know how they feel. I said this
yeah.
shit.
And I was if I was a meaner dude, like I'd fucking fuck somebody up over that shit. You know?
For sure. Yeah.
I just might
Like
one
a
day.
lot of people do, honestly.
Yeah, they'll get mad.
But like I don't
Yeah,
know. Like,
it started getting me,
I-
man.
like for us, to be like tall and like kind of big most of our
Uh-huh.
lives, like we've kind of like grown accustomed to it almost. Like since we're like, I don't want to say we're like, no, yeah, fuck it. Like we're very nice people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're raised very nice, respectful.
Hmm.
So we wouldn't go out of our way to talk shit.
Yeah, I'm what you would call definitely like a kind soul.
We're
Like
gentle
I'm,
giants.
Yeah, like yeah, for sure.
I've
Like,
been called a gentle giant like multiple times.
I'm
for, like,
I'm
people that get
definitely
to
one of
know me and
those.
shit.
Yeah. Just don't get on my bad side either, and it's hard to get there either.
No, yeah,
it's hard to get there too.
For me, like, dude, it's so hard to get to.
I feel
bad
like with
side.
you, for me, it's easy to get there. I can get
But-
you pissed off pretty fucking
but
fast.
that's for us though.
Yeah,
You're basically my big brother.
yeah.
So it's easy because we're brothers.
I can get you like there real quick. Like I already know when when I don't feel like even arguing with you, I just stop. I'm like whatever.
And
like,
I know exactly how to push your buttons too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for
It's
sure.
because like we're brothers basically.
Yeah.
So
Everyone in the comments like, "Aw."
because we know how to piss each other off so easily.
Yeah. I just like the way I approach that is the same way I approach games. Like I'm just like, all right, bro, I'm gonna log off. I'm good off.
Like I keep pushing the same button like multiple times, like in the conversations, like because I know he fucking hates it.
It happened early in the fucking podcast.
Yeah.
I was talking about. I literally just mentioned my favorite fucking movie, like my least favorite movies. Like recently, were like I was like I don't like these past ones because they have the same formula. And you came at me for not liking the formula. I was like, bro, it's my opinion. I'm not trying to change yours either. I'm just saying I don't fuck with it.
But I love being devil's advocate.
Yeah, you really do.
I'm like, okay, I agree with you what you said, but what about from this angle?
Yeah.
Like I don't know if like everybody's like you guys see from different angles and shit,
Mm-hmm.
but also like fucking with you because it's you.
I get.
But like when
Well-
it comes to other people, like I'm not gonna do that. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking rude. Like I don't know you,
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
So the thing I found out about myself is when I get comfortable with somebody,
Uh-huh.
I talk shit, and I tell them like whenever I'm like that comfortable with them, like dude, I only talk shit to you because I feel comfortable with you. I feel like a connection.
Yeah.
Like you're my friend, blah blah blah. Like when I work with people, so at the Alamo, love talking shit to people because like everyone in the kitchen, I can send them my friends and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like my favorite thing to do. Like so let's say my supervisor, he's in the walk-in, like checking the like, he's doing like the food count and shit, like the food orders, and I'll walk in like, you're still not done?
Yeah, just fuck with him.
Yeah, just to fuck with him. Cause like, dude, like whenever I like someone, it's like I talk shit to him.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like for me it's like fun because like they know I'm fucking with them and they talk shit back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, we're comfortable with each other.
Yeah, I got
Like
you.
yeah, like that makes me feel comfortable.
Well, that's
with people.
anyone. Yeah, I mean, not anyone. I can't say anyone.
Like there's people with like different preferences. Like they don't like it, they don't get it, blah blah blah.
There's people who get a little comfortable too quick too.
Yeah, like they doing that too quick,
Yeah.
and it's like notice like, man, that's a little quick.
I don't
like
really fuck with
I
you
met
like that.
Like I met you yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. I've actually. I don't want to name drop nobody, but
It's like, yo, dog, I met you an hour
Yeah.
ago.
that's exactly how I feel about somebody. Like I know you're playing, but I know someone.
No, I know people too.
Like, bro,
It's like, dog, I met you an hour ago.
yeah.
Like this fucking right off the back. But it's like some people are like socially awkward. Like they don't know how to act.
Yeah, for sure.
But then it's still like piss you off. It's like, fuck it.
I think this is a good place to end the podcast. What about you?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Bet. Nah, yeah, it's running late and I gotta work in the morning.
I'll be watching Netflix, playing games.
Must be fucking nice.
It's not. I miss work.
Yeah. Fuck it. Alright, well, cheers to this episode.
Alright, guys.
We'll see y'all later in the next episode. Like we said, we're gonna try to get these episodes out
Like on the weekends,
as often as we can, you
Yeah.
know, for sure. So
like it's so tough because sometimes like he's working and we're in quarantine and stuff, so it makes it a little tougher.
mhm.
But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. And still, if you have any like music, art, any of that stuff to submit, let us know. We'll feature it at the end of the podcast.
Shout you out.
Yeah, for sure. And then we'll work together, guys.
And please, please, please leave recommendations on topics you want us to talk about, you know?
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about some random shit that you have no interest in.
Yeah.
So
you
yeah.
can leave it on our Instagram, on the comments of YouTube,
And
whatever.
yeah, well, I check all that shit. I check Instagram and YouTube a lot, like daily after we.
He's our social media guy.
After
He
we
takes care of it.
After we post a video, I'm looking at the comment section on Instagram. I'm looking on.
You could
on
message
YouTube.
him on his personal Instagram. Sure,
Yeah.
if you want.
Yeah, for sure. Joe, I mean, y'all know me, Joe the Post.
Message me too. But yeah, just guys, please leave recommendations. Let us know what you want to talk about. And yeah, thanks, guys.
Catch you later.